Welcome to the Full Service with Mr. Full Service. Well, somebody sent me this video and I thought it was really interesting, so I wanted to get a chance to share it with you guys and get your feedback. So let's get into it.
To say the 2020 election was stolen. What about the 2016 election?
Look, I'm not going to go back into history.
It was a stolen election.
It was stolen.
Stolen. He's an illegitimate president. He's an illegitimate president.
You know, pretending to be president.
Why do you think the president is going to such great lengths to essentially prove that he beat you?
Because he didn't.
1/3 of Clinton supporters say Trump election is not legitimate.
I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win.
You are absolutely right. You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee. And you can have the election stolen from you.
The 2016 election was stolen. Got a nicer way to say that?
Say Russia hacked the election.
Russia hacked our election.
Russia hacked our elections.
A little louder, please.
Russia hacked our election. That was a 9/11 scale event.
This was a kind of cyber 9/11 American
Cyber
institution.
9/11.
Yes.
Russia hacked our election.
Russia, of course, hacked our election here.
Half of Clinton's voters believe the conspiracy theory that Russia hacked election day votes.
We know that they were into voting rolls, actual interference with the elections themselves. We know it happened.
Despite no credible evidence, 67% of Democrats believe Russia tampered with vote tallies.
Hacking the U.S. election.
Hacking the U.S. election.
Russia hacked our election. The Russians hacked our election.
Russia hacked our election.
Russia hacked our election.
Russian hacking of our election.
Hacking of our election. Russia.
One thing I will say, and I got to give props to the left on this, packaging. They are really good at packaging this BS into small, digestible, bite-sized bits to feed their constituents to regurgitate back out. So, bravo.
Russia hacked our election.
Russia hacked our election.
Stolen election.
Russia hacked our election.
Russia hacked our election.
Universal assessment that Russia hacked our election in 2016.
Foreign governments hacked our elections.
Most young Americans consider Donald Trump an illegitimate president. An illegitimate president.
He's an illegitimate president.
Why is he illegitimate? He just won an election.
He's an illegitimate president in my mind. That's it.
I absolutely agree.
Experts urge Clinton camp to challenge election results.
We will see how illegitimate his victory actually was.
He's an illegitimate president.
Russia hacked our election. Russians hacking our election.
Hacked our election.
Russia hacking our
I
election.
don't see the president-elect as a legitimate president.
Trump is an illegitimate president who stole the election.
He is not a president.
He's illegitimate, and my biggest fear is that he's going to do it again with the help of Vlad, his best pal. It's terrifying.
Would you be my vice presidential candidate?
Hillary Clinton voters call to overturn election results.
More than 4 million people have already signed a petition on change.org calling for the electors of the Electoral College to, quote, ignore their states' votes and cast their ballots for Secretary Clinton.
Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016.
We are the victims of a bloodless coup.
He didn't win the general election.
Yo, Electoral College, make Hillary Clinton president, period.
Donald Trump is an illegitimate president.
Illegitimate president.
Dems don't accept Trump as a legitimate president.
This wasn't on the level.
This election was not on the level.
I don't think he's a legitimate president.
Our election wasn't legit. He got his victory from cheating.
Yes, Trump cheated.
Trump cheated the 2016 election.
He's an illegitimate president.
No validity, no credibility.
And because of that,
Anger at what some see as an illegitimate president.
It will not be a peaceful change of power.
a number of incidents turned violent. Protesters hurled trash cans, flash bombs, and objects at police.
Several officers injured. Protesters threw rocks and
You mean violent protests and you're not calling them a coup?
smashed windows, leading to more confrontations, injuries, and arrests. The chaotic scene just blocks outside the secure area of the inauguration.
If denying election results is extreme now.
Yeah.
why
So
would
let's be really clear. That comparison that you made is just ridiculous.
Protests against Donald Trump's election victory surged overnight, and some became violent.
Violence erupted on the streets of Portland during the second straight day of protests over the election of Donald Trump. Some protesters launched fireworks and other projectiles at police. Several people began vandalizing cars,
Some demonstrators smashed store windows. Protesters faced off with police in other cities, too, including Oakland, Denver, and Minneapolis.
Violent protests continuing now for the third day in a row. Some 4,000 angry demonstrators over Trump's election victory taking to the streets.
Officers confronted thousands of protesters in what police called a riot,
setting fires, taking their frustrations out on cars and buildings.
2 days, by the way.
People threw
2 days.
projectiles at officers and damaged property as well.
I threw a trash can at them because I'm angry.
One woman driving through was attacked as someone used a bat to smash her windshield.
They are undermining our democratic process, everything that we stand for.
I found that video really interesting, and I definitely want to share that with you because it shows the blatant hypocrisy of the left. So if you question election results, you're a danger to democracy. You should be prosecuted. If you take actions, you should be prosecuted. But here's the thing. You can literally make up a story telling the American people that it was stolen because Russia hacked our elections and they changed the vote tallies. You can go to the states and tell the electors, don't, return your votes for Trump and don't, nothing happens. You're not prosecuted. Nothing happens to you. But if your name is Donald Trump, you go through the legal way of trying to secure the election and this is what happens. And you're prosecuted, you're jailed, you're publicly humiliated, your mugshot is splayed everywhere. And the protests that turned violent, I guess that was just it's just a Republican thing. But can you point out to me any other protests that turned violent like that from the Republican side? Weird how that happens. They literally protested violently for 2 days, raged for 2 days. And they have the nerve to say anything about the January 6th protest turning violent. Hypocrisy. Plain and simple. Well, all right, that's a short one for y'all today. This is been Mr. Full Service with the Full Service. And remember, catch us this Sunday on Simply Sunday. Catch us tomorrow on the Trifecta Hour, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be on YouTube and Rumble. All right. Hope to see you guys there. Talk to you soon. Be careful.